How do you make the ultimate tropical fruit juice slush? And what do you call an angry apple? Second one's easy. Crab apple. I want to thank Canoly for sponsoring this video, and today we are going to Voltron 2 of their appliances, combine them, and make the ultimate tropical fruit juice slush. We're going to use the Canoly 3-in-1 juicer and the Canoly 2-in-1 slush machine to make an amazing tropical fruit juice slush. How do you do it? This is a very complicated recipe. Get a notepad, get a pencil, and be ready to write a lot down. Step 1, get a lot of fruit. Step 2, put it in here. Step 3, put it in here. For my tropical fruit juice, I'm gonna use some honey mangoes, some pink oranges, strawberries, and a pineapple. I think that's going to make a tasty juice. All we need to do, open this guy up and chop up some fruit for it to process for us. The juices you buy in stores are usually not really much juice. If you look at the ingredients, there's not a lot of fruit juice in fruit juices unless you buy like 100% juice or something like that. Most of the stuff you see on the shelf, not really juice. Strawberries, just top them, cut them into some chunks. If you're being really lazy, you just pop the top off and you can throw this whole thing in there. Now, it'll work. This will handle it no problem, but you might get a slightly bitter taste from this upper part here of the strawberry. It's just better for a nice, cleaner juice. Take the time and just top them real quick. Now, in my last video, I made a slight mistake. I said that this container with this strainer was for the pulp. It's for the juice. This one with the integrated strainer is to strain your juice if you want less pulp in it. If you don't want any pulp in it, you would run it through this, which is what I'm gonna do. I don't think we want pulp in our slushy. So we're gonna line this guy up right here, pop him open. We're gonna throw our pulp thing over there. Let's make some strawberry juice. One button. One of my favorite features about this juicer is how quiet it is. I'm talking to you while running a juicer. I've never had straight strawberry juice. I've had strawberry flavored things, but I don't think I've ever had strawberry juice. While that guy's juicing, we're gonna work on some honey mangoes. These are like a smaller, sweeter version of mango. I love them. You just cut them down the sides, and then you scoop out your mango flesh with a spoon. Try to run your knife kind of really close to the pit. You'll feel it. It's not a very large pit. Before we add another juice, I want to taste fresh strawberry juice. Fresh strawberry juice. Interesting. Concentrated strawberry flavor, but not that overly fake strawberry flavor you get from things. Not very sweet. Hoping some of these other fruits are going to add more of that sugar. We need to get to at least a 4% sugar concentration for this thing to work. I've got 4 of these honey mangoes. 4 honey mangoes. Now we're gonna go to what I consider is probably gonna be the bulk of the taste of this juice, some pink oranges. For me, I like to just chop them into wedges, the white part off, and then I run my knife down like that and get as much of the white away as I can for just straight orangeness. You could peel them, but I think you're gonna get too much of this white thing, which adds a little bit of a bitter flavor to your juice. So for me, it's not that hard. Get them a little cleaner. If you open the lid, the juicer shuts off. We're getting ready to need to dump this. It's gonna go in here. And we're gonna go straight into the 2-in-1 slush machine. And now we're just gonna continue feeding this guy fruit until we fill this guy up, which it can take 72 ounces. So we're gonna need a lot of fruit. I've never made this specific mix of juice before, so I'm kind of interested to what it's gonna taste like. Which fruit is going to dominate the juice? My guess is orange is a really strong flavor, so it's gonna be the orange, but leave a comment down below what you think it's going to taste most of. A whole bunch of chopping later, and I have more oranges to fill this guy up. Think we should get quite a bit of juice out of this. Oh yeah, the juice is a-flowing now. I think we can start using our pusher a little bit here, maybe. And we are on to the final boss of fruits, the tropical master of pineapple. I'm not the greatest at cutting these, and I'm not gonna worry about it too much because we're juicing it. So basically, I'm just gonna kind of run my knife along here. And now we're just gonna focus on removing all the hard outer part. And now I'm just gonna go down the middle, middle again, one more again, so I can get to this core and get rid of it. We don't want the core. All right, this thing is full. Take a little hit of this. Oh, that's got the sweetness. A little bit of tartness from the citrus. I do have more oranges if I end up needing more juice. Pineapple orange. The sweetness is kicking up. I don't think we're gonna have a sugar content problem. I also don't think we're gonna need more fruit. There you go. We're gonna let this thing finish up. I feel like we have squeezed every last bit of juice out of all those, and it is time to finish filling the machine. We don't even need all of this. The 2-in-1 slush machine, and why do I keep calling it 2-in-1? Well, it also makes ice cream. Yeah, we'll do that in another video. Turn it on, and there's a button there that says frozen juice. That's it. Now you wait. See you in a little bit. It's actually been quite a few hours since I put that in the machine. I got busy and things happened, but you know what's nice about it? It'll go for like 12 hours just sitting here like this, no problem. It only took it about an hour to get it to slush, and I went for like a medium slush. I didn't go for like a super thick one. I wanted something a little bit slurpee-like. So, let's see how we did. Oh, that is the perfect consistency. Didn't need any extra sugar to slush it, so let's see how it is. Ooh, that is fantastic. Okay, what was your guess for the main flavor of this juice? I am now willing to reveal it is orange. It is heavily orange with pineapple coming through, and then just like you get tropical hints of everything. You probably wouldn't be able to pick out the other fruits, but you can taste that it's not just orange juice. So that's how you make a fruit slushie that you're not guilty to give your kids using the Canoly 3-in-1 juicer and the 2-in-1 slush machine. If you want more information on either one of them, I have in-depth videos on both of them. I'll link them down in the description. If you want to pick them up, I'll throw links in the description to purchase them. I may even have a code down there to save you some money. Go check it out. If you enjoyed this video, please do the likey subscribe thing. YouTube loves it when you leave a like. I love it when you leave a comment. And that's just about every comment in my comment section. With all that out of the way, I guess there's only one question left to answer. Why were the apple and the pear sitting alone? Because the banana split. Yeah, pretty bad. Dad may tell horrible dad jokes, make amazing fruit slushies, but one thing Dad will never do is an outro. So that's it. Bye. This is the part where I thank all of my members. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for your support, and rock on. I don't know why I said rock on, but rock on.